Hello and welcome to Top Sim. My name is William Lebowski, and today we are in Shanghai, and I think this is the most ambitious stadium section in all of motorsports and all of racing. I think it's just crazy phenomenal that this exists. It's amazing that there's a venue like this in the world just for motorsports. Whether or not, I know that the people have very mixed opinions on this track in general, but one thing is for certain, I enjoy it. I think that there's a lot that is offered here, especially if you get the right car and track combo put together for Shanghai. Speaking of car combo, I have not spent a lot of time with this Praga. I know that it had a big release with the driver's pack, especially since it had that full support and licensing of the Britcar liveries and drivers. So all of those amazing drivers were able to, like Jimmy Broadbent, were able to make videos with their real race car and with now their sim version of the actual car itself, which is a great thing that's happening in sim racing, seeing these actual car manufacturers get down and dirty with either sim racing modders or the actual studios themselves and getting some amazing content in our sims. So it's a true treat, and this Praga car, excuse me, is a real handful to drive. It's a different experience than you're expecting. It really is a blend of something like a GTE car with a little bit of a prototype. It's like, even though the GTEs and the LMP3s are already pretty blended in terms of times and lap times and speeds and capabilities, it's even more like those two had an actual baby. It's a bit of a combination between those two. It can be tricky when you're expecting a little bit more downforce, but forgetting that you're not going at the speeds that are required to enact that kind of effect from the downforce. But anyway, I really enjoyed this race. I really enjoyed trying to tame this Praga. Let me know what you guys think of the Pragas now that there has been some time in the release and what you guys are thinking. I'm going to enjoy some more RaceRoom action. We'll see you in the next one.
All right, heading through what is possibly the most extravagant stadium section in all of motorsports. Absolutely bonkers that this is an actual stadium section from a real-life place. I wonder what it's like to experience a race here. But anyway, I don't think the Brit Cup is going to be racing in Shanghai anytime soon. So probably not seeing these Pragas in real life at this track. But it did seem like a really good test of the Pragas. Even though it didn't seem like a track that they would ever normally go to, just because it allows the cars to utilize kind of their strengths in a way that smaller circuits don't allow for. And one of the things about the Pragas is it's essentially like this mini prototype, except the problem is it just doesn't really achieve speeds high enough for the downforce to really take an effect on cornering like you would an LMP2 car. So because of that, these could be a really big handful to control and to drive in braking zones and in corners. Speaking of corners, we don't want to get a bad exit out of this one because it's just such a long straight. And for a stadium section on a backstretch, holy cow, I mean, look at this. I wonder how much, I'm sure the statistic is out there about how much it costs to build all this, and I wonder how many people actually attend and how long or how many people it takes to fill it out and how often that's happened. But anyway, let's get back to the racing. Whoa, it looks like that AI in second place really cutting the penultimate corner, trying to getting a run on the leader, and it looks like they're able to do it. The car in front of us did not have a great exit coming out of that corner. It's going to bring us right to their bumper as we look to the inside, heading into this crazy complex of turn one. The corner that just keeps on going, never ends. As we're able to make the move to the inside, doesn't quite stick. As we go too wide, barely not making contact. Back to single file, we all go. Fourth place for us for now. We will have our moment soon again. It is important to stick with this group as much as we can. And I think I've probably said it 1,000 times already in this video, but it's just going to be incredibly important that we stick with these guys when it comes to that long straightaway, because if you're not going to be with them on that straightaway, them together will be able to pull away from you with their draft speed, where you're just not going to be able to compete. So you'll spend the rest of the lap making up what you lost on that back straightaway, and then you'll get back there again and yo-yo yourself right off and sit in the same situation over and over again. So it's really, really, really important for us. Oh no, don't pull away from me. Don't pull away. All right, I think we're close enough. It's not close enough that we're gonna have like a passing opportunity at the braking zone here, but this is close enough where we're staying in contention. We're staying in touch. If we reach 160, we'll know we had an effective draft as we pedal up to 159. Oh. Yeah, I messed that up big time. I was too busy trying to see what kind of speed we could max out at, and I wasn't paying enough attention to the corner there. So luckily, it didn't cost us our race, but we have backtracked a little bit. Let's dummy that, go right to the inside here. Oh. That was pretty close contact, don't you think? Almost lost it there, but we did move ourselves up into that podium position here. Just under 8 minutes left in the race. The question is if we're going to be able to hold it. This car is hopping over the curbs in the background. Car really zoomed up on us. A little bit too eager out of second gear there. Man, we are not, again, we're in that terrible area just far enough away where we're not going to be able to really make a play on them, and we're going to spend the rest of the next lap catching back up to them. Or if we were just with them at the entrance here of this long straightaway, we'd be in contention for that leading fight like they are. But yeah, here we are leading this little group back here, and that's going to have to suffice for this point in the lap. But now we got to spend the rest of this 6 minutes, or maybe 5 of these next 6 minutes, just doing whatever we can to move ourselves up forward to try to time trial it as much as possible. A little bit of track cut never hurt anybody. Try to be as fast as we can with these corners. And if they're going to go side by side, and if they're going to battle, it's just going to slow them down a little bit, and it's going to give us an opportunity to get closer and closer and closer and closer. Just got to inch our way back up, stay consistent, and take advantage of the speed where we have it. Get pretty close right here. That horrible exit, it's going to cost us, but they are much closer than when we started here. Right up to the bumper. Right up to the bumper. I'm not so good on the exits here. These AI are really killing me on the exits, Smalls. They are good through the center of the corners too, which is shocking because a lot of AI get weirdly slow or start behaving really weird in the centers of corners, but they're actually behaving like a regular car would based on the run that they get. But man, that was a terrible time to fall, lose contact with them, to fall off the back of that little gruppetto. All right. This is, oh, I think this is just too far away. Let's see what our top speed is, because if we can get over 155, we will have had at least some pull. No, we didn't have any pull here. Side by side off the exit there. It just allows us to get closer and closer. So does this group behind us. We're probably looking at 2 laps left at this point. I don't think we'll finish with 3 to go. I don't think we'll be quick enough, but that looked like a lead change that just happened. As we get closer and closer and closer. Turn 1 can be really good to us as we launch ourselves into second position, a little bit of contact. All right, that exit will do. That exit will do. All right, this lap and one more lap we're looking at. Ooh, did not get a good exit there at all. Okay. Be careful here on this apex. You want to get there as late as possible. Trying to cover this guy off, because if we go too wide, we're slowing down so much that neither one of us have a good chance of catching that car in front if we want to win. Had to go super wide there, but I mean, final 2 laps, you can't not try to make it stick. So the guy, whoever ends up in 3rd place, is going to get an amazing draft. Or the guy in 4th place is going to get an amazing draft. Or I'm going to pull away from both of them. See, they lurch up the inside, but there's no way that that's going to work out for them. Oh, that was a big cut. The game didn't even register it. All right, we're sitting in 2nd place. It looks like it might come down to this being the final lap, and it looks like we're going to finish right at 0. But this is the advantage that you get if a car is not in your draft on that back straightaway. I had such a big distance to claw back on this guy, and spending all of my time trying to do that, trying to get close enough to make a move on a track with so many long straights like this, they're sitting pretty. And I really am only going to have one opportunity, and it's going to require me to do the one thing that I have been failing at over and over this race, which is to actually hang on for that long straightaway. That's going to be my opportunity to win this race. And if I can't do that, I won't win. So every input I make, thinking about that long straightaway. Oh, come on, come on. Why is he pulling away? Oh, come on. All right, this might be good. This might be okay. Oh, I'm getting a little nervous. Like, I'm actually getting nervous. We'll get up to 160. They opened up the inside. They opened up the inside. What? Did they really just give the win away like that? No way. Really? Are you kidding me? To the checkered flag? Wow. I mean, we'll take it. They really Lewis Hamilton opened the door for us. Max Verstappen. Wait, they really Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton opened the door for us on the last lap, like at Abu Dhabi. Man, that was an actually exciting race that came down all the way to the end like that. I'm a little disappointed that the AI left that door wide open, but it was fun. It was exciting. I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as I did, and we'll see you in the next one.